Hey, it's Sunny from Pool House Recordings, and we're breaking down Jury by No Wake from the album Wait What. Uh, we're continuing our breakdown of the album, recorded by the fabulous Doug Gallo down in New Jersey. And yeah, let's get right into this one. This song is a lot different than the rest of the songs on the record. It's not a lot different. I mean, it's all the same vibe. But I mean, this is the new, like the up to the time of recording the record. This was the newest song. This was like the one of the last songs that was written for the album. I think I finished this like 4 months before we went to the studio or something like that. And this song has a very bluesy vibe to it. It's not the only song that has a bluesy vibe to it, but we do love blues here at No Wake. And it starts off with this fun, like, it's like a swamp blues kind of sound. This song comes right out of Pyramid's solo. The songwriting behind these lyrics is very, like, visionary. I'm trying to paint a picture in your head. Like, yeah, I'm waking up naked and hungry as hell. But here you have the same thing, like I explained in the last video. I love that phaser on lead guitars. I'm playing this lead live, and I always use the Phase 90 all the way up for this. It's a simple part, but gotta have that phaser on. Then we all open up to some strange chords. So lyrically, we're doing like we're still. So this kind of goes along with this still confusing vibe over the relationships. And it's like I cannot reciprocate the feelings that she has, but I can still relate to everything that she says. And then the next part is, you know how I've been staying up too late and thinking of you too often. Because it's talking about how I'm still confused over this and staying up late, thinking of you too often. Not doing anything because I'm depressed about it, and exaggerating, using like, oh, maggots and roaches, needles and torches. Is this the feeling I'm lost in? Meaning like, I'm not cleaning up anything in my house, blah, blah, blah. I'm being too lazy, and there's maggots and there's roaches. And I have to add, the needles is not needles. It is a reference to weed. It is dabs. It is, I don't even like them. I don't even like dabs. It was the lyric. It's not talking about drug needles. Like, it's just, that's what they call the little dab thingy. And I don't even like dabs. It's needles and torches, because you used to, like, before e-nails, you had to use a whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And we used to call the little dabber thing a needle. Whatever. So this, the lead guitar here is super simple. It's just 3 notes. That's it. This is the whole lead guitar part for the chorus, for both choruses. And it's just emulating what the background harmonies are really doing. So this part was, I wanted this to sound super 60s, 70s, like maybe like the Beatles almost, where like those like background harmonies that, and you used to use a whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And you used to use a whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch to heat up the nail. And then you would use the whole blowtorch it's just, obviously we do this all the time, but I wanted this chorus to have the vibe of the 60s. And I thought it worked, be it the rhythm guitars being, it's more 60s vibe to it. And I can't take credit. I did not write those harmonies. That was my friend Brendan, who was in my house with me while I was writing this song. We used to just hang out, and he's not even a musician. He would just like be playing World of Warcraft while I'm writing music and stuff. And I was like, hey, what do you think of this? And I played him the chorus of this song on my acoustic guitar. And he immediately, when I went down, when I did these chords, he just burst out into these harmonies. And I was like, yo, that's sick. That's like a surf rock, almost like 60s vibe going on. I like it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to bring it into the real song. And he was like, fuck yeah, blah, blah, blah. I wish I had him on video coming up with that. Glorified rapper. He's amazing. All right, next verse. It's a little more stripped down than before. I take away the phasey lead I had in verse 1. This lead is no longer in verse 2. It's just the more stripped down version. And usually you would do, like in songwriting, most of the time you would do a stripped down version in the first verse and then add something like this in the second verse. But we went with the opposite because this second verse blows up out of nowhere. And I wanted those bluesy harmonies there, the vocal harmonies to... Yeah, I can get accustomed to the feelings we share. But be careful, 'cause it's feeling like we're already there. Really like that. Yeah, that sounded like I was about to hurt myself. It sounds like I'm really struggling on the toilet. Really love those bluesy harmonies that we came up with here. Now, this is stripped down because this next section blows up, explodes with energy. It explodes into a fully screaming part with like big harmonies underneath. So it's just, yeah, I'm screaming my head off. It's with these like poetic lyrics, and then the harmonies, I thought it would sound really cool to just have like a steady sung harmonies of the same exact part of the screaming to emphasize each other. It almost sounds like a Broadway show. I know myself too well to let this go again. Don't throw me away, don't throw me away. All in pieces, lost steam and relinquish the sea. There's no going back, there's no going back. I thought it was a really cool layering idea. So, but going into it, because it's a really chill verse, and I even have this nice vocal roll that I nailed. Pat myself on the back for that one. And then we were joking around in the studio, because it comes into this, it was going straight into, I know myself too well. It was very abrupt, which I wanted, and we liked the abruptness. But we were joking around in the studio with Doug about how, like, there's those bands that do, like, before like, a big part, these, like, metalcore bands will go to build into the scream. So I did it, my first take, as a complete joke, my first take of these screams. I did it as a complete joke, and I looked in the control room. Doug is laughing his ass off, and then we played it back. We were like, it's actually kind of fun. It's kind of sick. We stuck with the idea, and it's there. We do it live now, and it's awesome. Here, I'll play that for you. It's so silly, especially in like such a bluesy song, to have this just like in here, the bluesy ass song. It's really chill right up until this part. Anyway, ends with a bang. And we added a little vocal in the back there. Where is that? They're still in the back room. I just wrote, because the lyrics are, the jury is still out. And I thought it'd be funny to just have a little really quick moment of, they're still in the back room. Right before the next chorus hits. Then the chorus is over, and it leads right into the guitar solo. And then we have this last part. So this lyrics wise, chorus. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm not sure, I'll find a way to crawl up in your headspace. And we call back to that in this last section where it's just a super droney. There's an arpeggiated chord coming on here, and then we drone some guitar underneath to give it some ambient sound. And just repeating, oh, I'll find a way. Okay. And this is the outro of the song, and it adds we just keep stacking harmonies as it keeps going. There's the harmony, and then the third. I think it's the third and the fifth, and the seventh we add later. And every two repetitions we added a harmony. It was cool. It was a cool sound. Completely replaced this live now with a cover, and you'll have to come see us live to see what cover that is. Little wink. I'm really bad at winking. This droning guitar, actually really cool to look into. Where is it? Oh, I think it's under the rhythm for the stems. I think Doug just embedded them into the rhythm guitar. But I have a clip of us making it. There's Doug, who we all know and love. Love you, Doug.
Okay.
And I'm playing a note, and then we're using the volume trick to just like hit a note while it's off, and then swell it in to get, so we have no attack. It's just the droning sound.
I'm trying to find one that doesn't.
And I used the MXR carbon copy delay to do this. It sounds so awesome. With the Polera reverb, it has the halo setting that is my primary setting on guitar. It has this like halo effect, and if you think I mean the game, I mean yes. It's not exactly the game, but it sounds like the Halo theme song. It's just like it's like a halo reverb. It's like a reverb that adds some subtle harmonies to the reverb. It sounds so cool. And then at the end of the song, we kept messing around with the this is loud, sorry. We kept messing around with the delay time on the carbon copy, because on the carbon copy, when you mess around with the delay time, it acts a certain way, and it makes these makes these really weird sounds as you fuck with the delay time in real time. So we were recording all of that with the delay pedal live.
Slow it down.
Yeah, and then speed it back up. Yeah. Because if you slow it down and speed it back up, it does that. It's cool. There's also, you can do like a bass drop where you put it all the way to the highest speed, and then if you really quickly go, it does this like boom. It's like a huge sub drop. It's like sounds super cool. Better than my onomatopoeia version of it, for sure. So that's how we got the drones going on, and that's the whole song right there. It's a bluesy song. It's a catchy song. It's cool. Gets heavy. It's soft. It's hard. It's lovable. It's meaningful. It's heavy. It's cool. There's some cool parts in it. Yeah, check it out. Jury by No Wake.